Hello and welcome to Cookie's Fishing Capers, and I've decided to come back to BAA Nordley Pools, and I'm going to fish exactly the same method as I did before, which was on meat. Down the inside track of this weed bed, it looks to me like the fish have been spawning this week, so it looks like that's over and done with. And I'll just show you my rig, which is going to be that one there with the meat. Nice and basic with a piece of grass on the back, and I shall come back to you very shortly. So on my second rod, same again, so it's going to be on the chickpea. So just behind me, there's two or three, one nice, really nice common, just going over the top of the rod. All just milling around it. I'm obviously staying right back and keeping my voice as low as I can. I've had a lot of liners off this rod. Fingers crossed. Well, the meat rod does it again. I'm going to hazard a guess about 14-15 pounds. What a beautiful common. Look at the colouring on it. Nice dark oak colour. Absolutely fabulous. Look at the paddle on it as well. It gave me a good fight. I will weigh it just to see what it comes out at. But yep, that meat does work. Catch you in a bit. Now interestingly, since I've had that carp, it's gone very quiet. And he did this the last time, to be honest. That carp took chunks and chunks of weed out with it. Played me a little merry dance in that weed bed. But as I said to you before, with the boom, I don't, dare I say, feel that I have an issue, because I always feel like I'm going to get that carp through the weed regardless. I've got good strong line, and that boom really does kick in. Now the difficulty is he has obviously smashed up that area, and this is where you've got to keep looking at the water and see if they start coming back. Now I knew they were in the area. You saw me earlier, I could see them milling around the top of that bait, and they were in the weed bed just holding up in there. And whenever I see that, I know that there's a chance there'll be a few that might just come down to the bait, which obviously he did. Now since that, there's no signs of carp in this weed bed at all at the minute. But this is where you've got to be either patient and stick by it, or you make a move. Now I'm going to give it an hour or two, to be honest. I think you've got to give it a bit of time, let it settle. More often than not they do come back. It is stick or twist time for me at the moment, because it has gone a little quiet, and as sunny as it looks, it has got a bit of a chill in the air. This northerly wind is beating across, but I get the feeling that they are on the end of this northerly wind. They all seem to be going in the general direction. They are milling around in that area, and I've seen one or two, as I said earlier, top up over there. I've made the move, I've gone for the twist. Now I'll show you in just a moment, I've got two rods just behind this camera. So you can probably see, I'm sorry for the wind, but I am on the end of a quite strong northerly wind here. The left rod has got the chickpeas, and it is literally just in front of the tree, just in front of it. I will probably put an arrow in for you, but yeah, it's right in front of that rod. And this inside rod is literally, some balls just come up just under the rod then. On the right hand side, literally no more than metre, 2 metres out if that. I've now moved back a couple of pegs, heading back to where I started from earlier. I'm starting to think maybe twisting wasn't the best idea really. I know there were fish in this area definitely earlier on. Whether I've spooked them or in the move, I don't know, but I haven't seen anything resembling a fish down this end so far. So what I've done is obviously I've put the two rods exactly where they were right from the start, but I have to say activity is a little bit slow. I did, as soon as I put the right rod down there with the meat, have a couple of hits, but then it went quiet, and it's been quiet ever since really. Not much you can do. I'm going to give it another half an hour to an hour, and then I've got to shoot, because logistics wise I'm still waiting for my shed to be fitted in my garden in Shrewsbury. So I've got to drive to my friend's house and drop my gear off to get myself back over to Shrewsbury, so I've got to leave very soon. Well folks, I'm afraid that's it for today. I've tried my best, and believe me, I have tried. As you know, I've tried different areas. Sadly, I think since I had that carp this morning, it might have spooked them, and they've really been the other side of the reed bed. So if you've been fishing from the far bank to the weed bed, you probably stand a damn good chance actually, because they have largely been patrolling that outside area, but they haven't been down here at all since this morning. So I think with what happened this morning, it spooked them a bit. But that's the way it is sometimes. Not much you can do about it. I hope you've liked the video. If you have, hit the like button. And if you want to see more, smash up the subscribe. Thanks for watching.